If you need to ask for a raise or you want to move up in a position, whatever it is, there is this thought that if you are being honest, then you're hurting yourself. Somehow if you're honest, you're degrading your self-worth in some way. That's just not true. You need to be able to talk with them about it. What I like to do, really in any sensitive conversation, is what I describe as priming the room. Let's say you and I are sitting down. Let's say you're the employer, I'm the employee, and I sit down and I'd say, I want to make sure before I talk with you, I just want to make sure, Ken, that this is a room that I can be vulnerable in. What I'm really saying is I want to make sure I can be honest with you.
And does that drop their defenses?
Yes. Another way to prime the conversation is, I want to talk to you about this because I know you value honesty. I tell them the value you want them to have. Ken, I'm coming to you this because I know you always encourage transparency. Now, that needs to be true. But if there's a value that they know that they value, hey, I'm coming to you with this because I know you're open-minded. You know what you're going to think? I am open-minded. Well, yes, I am transparent. I am honest. Yes, I am.
They just develop those characteristics immediately.
Exactly. All of a sudden, they love to live up to that value.
That's brilliant.
And so whenever you can prime that conversation, you're going to put yourself in a much better position. So instead of, I'm wanting to know from you what I can do about when you're putting it personal for them, then it becomes a personal response. They don't put it as a filter of the company or the organization. If you came to me and you just did a presentation, and I had said, your presentation could use some work. Well, then it feels very personal. Now you're going to get defensive because I just criticized you. But if I said, the presentation could benefit from some clarity, there's a difference when you can detach the you to your presentation. So it would be, I'm wanting to know here at the company, here at the organization, what options are available for me to have a higher salary. And you want to do it in terms of my career. When you can use the word career, that's reminding who you're talking to is I don't have to be here. And the people that value you for where you're wanting to go will understand that. And they want you to keep your career here. Here's the key. This is probably the number one thing, is you ask them what they would do.
Yeah,
because most likely they've already been in your position.
That's right.
I'm curious, what would you do if you were wanting to earn a higher salary here?
Love that.
How did you get to your position? How did you, and what were some things that I can learn? It's the whole, have something to learn, have something to prove. Become the student. Let them be the teacher in that conversation. And all of a sudden, they'll give you the roadmap or exactly how to do it. But you can't expect that I want a higher salary and you only have one conversation. You're going to walk out of there with a higher salary.
Yeah, that's right.
You have to plant some seeds before you get that harvest.